Hello and welcome to my new moon yoga flow where darkness denotes the beginning. Right now is a time of darkness, is a time of planting our seeds, going within, revisiting those intentions. Those seeds are going to be going underground to start something new. Energy is building in strength and intensity. It's so important to set those intentions and goals and start new projects right now. If you have no ideas, now is the time to write it down, tell the universe to manifest it. Make sure you are really stating those desires. So to begin this flow, I just wanted to share some of my favorite mantras that I found. Here they are. I reclaim my power and embrace new beginnings. I am manifesting all that aligns with my highest potential. I have a clear vision for what I will manifest. I invite all forms of abundance. My energy is clear and I am in my life, open to receiving guidance. And the mudra that I have written down for this one is connecting your middle and ring fingers to your thumb. I was like making sure I was doing exactly what I was needing to do. Like so. And just a heads up, this practice is going to include a lot of forward folds. We're going to take it nice and easy. It's going to be the perfect practice to do before bedtime. So thanks for sticking with me. This is my second one of the series. It's like my practice online yoga. So I appreciate you being here and I love the feedback. Let's get started. All right. So to begin this flow, we're just going to be sitting whatever way is most comfortable. We're going to do a very fast but effective breathing exercise. So you're going to join your middle and ring finger to your thumb. And we're going to do the alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to breathe in one nostril, hold, breathe out the other nostril, breathe in that nostril, hold it, and breathe out the other nostril. It is wonderful to regulate the nervous system and just get our bodies to begin to calm down and ground. So without further ado, let's breathe in. Plug our right nostril, breathe out. Breathe in the left nostril. Plug it, breathe out the right. Breathe in the right. Plug, breathe out the left. Breathe in the left. Plug, breathe out the right. Now just do a few breaths at your own pace. Beautiful. You may breathe like normal, and we are going to start in mountain pose. So I invite you to come to the front of your mat. And here, focus on standing and really rooting into all 4 points of your feet. So imagine a string pulling from the inner corners near your big toe to the outer corners of your heels, to the inner corners of your heels, to the outer corners of your pinky toes. Really feel grounded in those 4 points. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And here, I want you to keep a little bend in your knees, really pushing into those 4 points. Even if you like lift up your toes to really feel those 4 points. It's helpful. And here, if it feels right and comfortable, I invite you to set an intention. It is so important to plant the seeds for what we want to grow in our lives during this time and really think about what we don't want to bring into this new cycle. If it feels comfortable, let your eyes close, really visualize your intention. And we're going to be returning back to that seed to help manifest it into your reality. All right. And from mountain pose, we're gonna inhale, arms up overhead. And Utkatasana, sitting back, bending those knees. You can have feet apart or feet together, whatever feels right. Just make sure you can see those big toes. Hands are outside of the ears. Curl the tailbone under. Look at the sky, heart reaching up. And exhale, you're gonna fall forward, folding forward, just allowing your body to hang here. Making sure not to lock the knees, but you can just let your neck and your arms hang. If it feels good, go ahead and grab opposite elbows and just ragdoll. Really just let the top part of your body hang. With each exhale, maybe you can sink a little bit deeper. All right, and from here, you're gonna plant your hands on the mat, and I invite you to step your right foot back, and you can drop at the right back knee. If you need a little extra padding, feel free to take your mat and just bend it over. Fold it in half. You have a whole extra little pad in there for you. We're gonna go into a low lunge. So make sure that heel is directly over or under your knee. And the back foot is in alignment with your knee. Looking forward, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. I'm just like looking at what I did next. All right, we're going to squeeze into the core so that back leg lifts up, feeling strong. Excellent. And we're going to straighten that front leg, fold forward, putting our weight into that left foot. We're going to lift our right foot up to a half moon pose, like so. Bending over that left leg, letting that right foot fly upwards. Have fun here, play around here. If you need a little extra stability, feel where your hands are, maybe spread them apart a little bit more, put them a little closer together. Whatever feels good. And then we're going to place that right foot back down on the mat. Plant those hands, step that left foot back to meet the right, into a downward facing dog. Feel free to walk out the dog here, move those heels. If you want to make sure you're in the right spot, feel free to shift forward to plank, and then back to downward facing dog. My favorite. Do whatever feels good here. But now we're going to let that left foot rise up and come between our hands. And we're gonna let do not listen to me. Do not listen to me at all. Go back to downward facing dog. We're lifting that right foot up and then placing it between our hands and letting the left knee drop back. Now we got a little even on both sides. Feel free to come up. Make sure that knee is directly over that heel. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Revisit that intention. Squeeze in the core, squeeze in the middle. Let that back leg lift up off the ground. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, straighten that front leg, that front right leg, and fold forward over it like you're bowing. putting all of our weight into that right foot, into all those 4 points, we're going to lift our left leg up into a half moon pose. Again, if you need extra stability, put your hands apart from each other, or you can like hold your ankle or whatever. And you can let that fall. Come back to downward facing dog. You can jump, step, hop, leap, float to the front of your mat. And here you are going to point your toes outward and bend down into a delicious Yogi Squat. Hands in prayer position in front of your heart. And here I invite you to close your eyes. Revisit your breath. Going back to visualizing. All right. And from here, we're going to have a little fun. You are going to just fall back on your bottom as gracefully or ungracefully as you want. And we're going to do a good old-fashioned forward fold. So lift your hands up overhead, reaching up toward the sky. And exhaling, falling forward over our legs, wherever our hands fall, wherever our head falls, just letting go. And as we're letting go of any tension we're holding in our bodies, maybe you can associate that tension with something you'd like to let go of. Intangible life. Breathing here. And we're going to bring our feet together into a beautiful butterfly pose. And doing the same thing. Inhale, arms up overhead. And letting go again, releasing over our front body. All right. I hope you were able to find some stillness there. I definitely was. And from here, we're going to scooch our bottoms forward, roll back onto our mats completely, and we're going to move into a plow pose. So point those toes up toward the sky and see if you can, using your hands as a little support, point your toes up. See how straight you can get. Really using your elbows like tripods. And come down. And from here, you're going to move into a child's pose for a moment. So you can have your knees pointing toward the outsides of your mat, or your knees together, sitting back on your heels. You can leave your hands forward if that feels good, or you can put them behind you with palms facing up, third eye on the mat. And if you'd like a little third eye massage, feel free to roll your head back and forth. Letting each breath act as a massage. All right, walking our hands upward. Breathe in, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to move back onto our back. Rolling down however you want to today. We're going to be bringing that right knee in toward our chest. And we're going to use our left hand as we invite it over to the left side. Feel free to shift over your shoulders, your top part of your body toward the left side too. See if that kind of deepens the stretch or makes that stretch more comfortable for you. Looking over toward our right hand. Breathing here. Enjoying this nice simple twist. This new moon in Aquarius is particularly going to affect the hips, really. The solar plexus, the hips, all that good stuff. We're going to lift that right knee back up. If you shifted your top body over, bring it back to the middle. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Bring that left knee up in toward our chest. And let it fall toward the right side, using our right hand to invite it over there. Feel free to shift our body, top part of our body, over to the right side, leaving that bottom leg where it is. Letting that left arm fall over. Letting our gaze move to the left side. Breathing. Lengthening that exhale. Finding groundedness. And when it feels right, come back up and you can let that left leg fall to the mat with your right. You're going to face your hands up if you're ready to receive, down toward the mat for grounding. We're going to do a little Shavasana. It's such an important part of the practice, but particularly during a new moon, it's even more important to really spend time in that Shavasana and just relish in all this good energy right now. Starting at the top of our head, moving through our eyebrows, our eyes, nose, lips, ears, seeing if we can release just a little more tension. See if you can let your neck fall. Release any more tension. See if your tongue can fall to the back of your throat. Your lips can part just gently. See if you can let your shoulders relax. Move through each finger individually and just let go a little bit more. Challenge yourself to see exactly how much you can let go. Let your toes fall to the sides. Let your lower back relax. Feel as though you weigh just thousands and thousands of pounds and you're glued to the earth. Thank you for being here with me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to work on. I wish you all the magic and sweet dreams.